Hey everybody, Nick Nikiari from Down Under, Australia, New Zealand. Another exciting day today. I'm getting my hands dirty. I'm getting into the marketing phase of my journey. I've expressed the fact that it's taken me a long time to get here, but that's just me. I started with very limited computer skills, very limited internet skills. No idea about marketing. I thought I came in here that I'll be selling products, and fortunately for me, I'm so happy that I'm with Six Figure Mentors, and I've learned so much about myself, and I'm doing this the right way. I can see myself being big in this business for myself, and in the values that I've embraced and I am going to live by is values that I'm learning from Six Figure Mentors and enhancing my own, and that is to help people. The power of success here is giving and helping, giving value and helping people. The journey through here requires courage for somebody like me, but let's just be clear on this. There are many people out there that are very skilled with computers. There's a lot of business owners that are joining in on this. So as you can see, I should say business owners, that the variety of people that are looking for ways to change their lives is the whole spectrum of the human race. Now, when I talk about mindset, it's a place where I've come to learn a lot about myself. I never knew that this journey was going to be that way. I've even progressed to doing videos. I've always, my previous videos has talked about blogging, and then now I'm doing videos. It's a development of oneself through expression of yourself, and that kind of exercise on a daily basis is develops growth. This is becoming an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is, in my view, in what I've learned and what I've come to understand, and I've come to believe in myself, and I'm growing, and it's what I want to be. Entrepreneur was like a wishful word, but I knew that if I worked hard at it, that I'd get to it. And now I've worked hard enough to be at my style mark in understanding that I am going to get there. My view of an entrepreneur is somebody who gets something, develops it for the good of others, even if it's selling products. The type of products they sell is value. Products that are is of value to somebody else. They are not in it just to make money. If you read up or look at some of the successful entrepreneurs out there, as good as they are, deep down when you meet them in some place, well, if you able to see the human side of them, they're quite amazing people. They're very, seems to be very humble, kind people. I mean, let's go to the obvious. Donald Trump, I knew nothing about him. Maybe, I'm interested in getting his book. I saw him on Oprah Winfrey, and I was impressed that he was a very nice man, a very kind kind of a guy, and his children were unbelievable. They work within his business, but he's taught them humility. They seem very rich, humble kids, as opposed to rich brats. The other one is Richard Branson. I saw a quote that he made, and I admire Richard Branson. He made a statement that whenever he gets into a project or gets on a entrepreneurial adventure, it's not about the money. And I'm right here. I'm doing my journey, and I've been conditioned to think about myself and think of myself in a way that I can help other people. And it's not about the money. I've got friends who are asking me. I got friends that are checking up on me and saying, how's your business going? Or are you making money? Or how are you going to make your money? And I come back to them and say, look, no, I'm not making any money, and I am going to make money. And then I don't blame them. That's just what they know. How are you going to do it? So I had to explain it. How I'm going to do it is what I'm learning to be is to be an entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is me being the kind of person that's when I get my hands on something that I like and I think that it's going to bring value to people, I'll put it on the internet. I set it up in a way that it automates and does its job by reaching out to people, and people who trust and like me will either buy whatever they purchase if it's going to give them value, if it's anything they want. The internet today has brought the world here. I've got another very, very good friend of mine, a cousin of mine. He was talking to me about, and he, in the traditional sense, he's built his dream house, and he's succeeding, in the traditional sense. He's done the hard yards, 20 years, well, probably less than that. But look, he's made it, and he sees that he's in a comfortable position. He can probably take it easy. His kids can take over and take over the ownership of the house and everything, and he can retire comfortably. He's in a good mindset of how to be successful in his life, which is to have his home, have equity, have investment, and secure in himself that his retirement is going to be taken. But he's had enough with working. But also, he's also a little bit creative that he wants to start a business. Now, when I spoke to him about this, compared to when I was starting to what I am now, how I see my journey now, he was talking about acquiring products, moving it, and then dispersing it through normal means of purchasing, on the internet and all that kind of advertisements and all that kind of stuff, and paying for stuff to be brought in, and then to reach out to people locally. I had to stop him, and I said, look, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. He says, I've got the internet. He says, yeah, but certain companies, says, I can reach out to companies, and they do all that stuff. They do their own business, because I believe, and I'm quite comfortable in saying that there's a lot of companies reaching out to people to market their companies, so to reach out to a bigger market, because I believe that the digital economy is that's what internet is all about. Is about networking, and that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be a master marketer in networking to people. But in order to be able to reach to those people need to, I need to put myself out there. I need to let people know who I am. And as Stuart Ross just explained, gone are the days where you needed to find products and then you had to meet people one-on-one. I'm talking to people who are getting on in their 40s and 50s. They understand the hardships of an entrepreneurial journey back in the 90s, 80s, and beyond. Back then, it was hard work. You had to meet people one-on-one. Be on the corner to hand out pamphlets and everything to draw business to your shop, to put up advertisements, advertising boards, and you know what I'm talking about. You also had to drive to reach out to people, and sometimes you drove all that way, and after giving them a good presentation and getting them excited, a couple of days later they're not interested. You drove everywhere. The world today, you have the world. Anyway, getting back to my cousin, I had to stop him to tell him and let him realize, it's like, dude, I am not marketing local. Look at it. There's enough around here that takes care of local business. I'm not, it says, I'm marketing to the world. I'm putting myself out to the world. I'm going to be doing business. And so are my friends. And anybody who's into this kind of internet networking opportunity are talking to the world. I don't have to deal with people. I don't have to go to people that's going to demoralize my ambition, I suppose, my journey, my desire. I don't have to. I've come this far to have belief in myself, and Six Figure Mentors has taught me that Six-figure mentors have got core values that I like. Their core values is to give value to give out value to people. These guys have made their money, and then they realized like their life was, I suppose, getting boring. They wanted to keep doing things. They wanted to stay active, which brings me on to another point. When you become involved or committed to this kind of opportunity or anything that requires commitment, that's going to give you value, whether it's getting health and fitness, losing weight, doing a course to better yourself for that better job, but anything to become an entrepreneur, daily action of anything. I've just realized that one of the things that I'm doing, I'm just doing it, and then now it's becoming part of me. First of all, I wanted the education and training to know what I'm doing with my journey. I need to know how to work on the internet. And then I looked, I've neglected myself all year because I've been, with my work and this training thing for myself. I haven't had time to keep health and fit. And this Christmas period, holiday period, I've gone into training and I've gone into getting fit, and in working consistently with my videos, and also continue with my training. And now I'm stepping up into marketing. But one thing I've come to realize is I was talking to another cousin of mine who's, I said, listen, man, you are obviously an achiever in your traditional life, because he was a sportsman and he made it pretty high. He played pretty good rugby back in New Zealand. He played in Japan, and he played softball, and he went to America and Canada. And I said, man, the person who has a capacity to do that kind of to achieve in that kind of role, sports role, has the capacity to work at a higher level or look at a high value job or live a high valuable life. But what brought me onto that is and I had to say to him, just keep active, just keep going and desire it. The universe will deliver. And it just hit home with me. I just realized I've got to keep active. You've got to keep active. When you get to doing this kind of stuff, when you have a bit of downtime, your downtime is rest. This place gets you organized. You see mess. My house is a mess, and then I need to clean it up. There's other things that I need to clean up. You need to get organized. But the thing is, you get active because your mind sees things that you need to fix. So you get fixing it. And then you get, into health and fitness. It keeps your, a healthy body produces a healthy mind. And when you do this kind of stuff, when you all have those combinations, this kind of journey here, with blogging and doing videos and expressing yourself, develops the soul. You need to be in touch with your soul, your body, and your mind and heart. Mind, heart, and soul, body. Your mind, heart, body, and soul, I suppose. An entrepreneur, in my opinion, or I suppose the kind of entrepreneur that I am, is in touch with all. Body and mind, health and fitness, continuous activity, just keeping alive, being positive throughout his life, daily activity. Doesn't have to be big. Just doing something daily, blog daily, video daily. The soul, the heart and soul is mind, heart and soul is all up here. Your desires, your dreams and desires become a reality. Your soul is that you're a changed person. You become a changed person. Not only are you getting fit and healthy, hey, come on. You're a changed person. Your language is different. I talked to some of my best friends. One of my best mates, I told him, why he needs to be here. I said, don't think about the money. I'm not thinking about the money. Because the money is, this is J.A. Stewart's saying, the money is a byproduct of my efforts. I says, I really don't think about it, but I suppose I've got to talk about it. I've got to explain about it. The thing is, I said to her, the thing is this. He got an understanding. He said, oh, so you are going to be, I see that you're going to be marketing yourself. And I said, yeah, I am. So you're going to get out there so I can reach out to people, so people can like and trust what I'm doing. God damn it, 15 minutes. It says, that's all I'm driving, is to get out to reach out to people with inspiration. Or, this Six Figure Mentors does everything. I just got to get people to come over here. Six Figure Mentors does all the automations of providing them the information and value. And I said, when people come, money comes. So I don't think about money. I think about people. I know money's going to come. So, guys, all sorts of people are doing this. Business owners, wouldn't say failed entrepreneurs, but entrepreneurs who are seeing, or people in high-paying jobs that are seeing that the concerns and worries of a person in a high-paying job is no different to the concerns of worries of a person in a factory floor. The security of job, the lifestyle up here demands that that kind of wage to stay to continue with that kind of lifestyle. The lifestyle down here demands a job to provide, to keep them going, keep them surviving. The worry today is equal. This guy up here can be gone. This guy down here can be gone. It's happening. It's happening here in Australia. It's happening in America. Businesses and people are getting shut out, sacked, are losing their jobs, left, right, and center. God damn it! 17 minutes. Hey man, peace out. And nicknickyari.com. If this doesn't inspire you, well, come Six Figure Mentors, and hopefully Six Figure Mentors will inspire you. All right, man. Anybody can do this. If you can, I can. If they can, we can.